exact same measurements as the minuet, so I can order off-the-shelf sales for a corn out of 15 and save money instead of doing custom. Absolutely. And we only knew that because when we bought the mast, when we bought the trailer, we bought a sale for a corn out of 15 that this guy had as a surplus sale. And so when it failed, we just ordered a new corn out of 15 sale. But that was the beauty, is that we cut the mast to fit the sale that we had bought. And then we just use that as a stock. So that works out really well.
You know, still warehouse. We visit them.
I've seen their ad or whatever.
I've bought 6 or 7 sales from them.
We go through a place in Victoria, Canada, Precision, and a lot of times with the exchange rate, we've gotten pretty good deals. Because we bought a mainsail for our big sail, which is a couple grand, you know. And so the Coronado was a pretty simple thing.
There's another minuet on it.
Well, he's the one that told me.
I asked by it first thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely. The closer you stand in the middle, you're not going to waste that.
I'm excited to see theirs. It's always fun to see what somebody else did on theirs. I mean, we looked at so many pictures online, you know, before we did it. Kind of said, well, we like this and we need this. And so we did. We designed it with what we wanted. And
We didn't close in
a few people
from the main cabin to
want more
underneath.
cabin space, so they make their cockpit a little bit
When I cut the
smaller.
hatches, I did the initial one
We like
cockpit I
to be
built. I did
outside,
with the two
so we
boards
wanted
or
that
doors on each side.
less space down
And then
below
I had to
and
rebuild
more
the
up
whole thing
here.
for another reason, and so then I just went to a single cooler. But I
Yes.
made sure that a Coleman cooler, standard size cooler, can fit through there.
You know, when you're sailing
And
on
so
this,
we didn't have to go, God, I wish I'd have done, now we have to find
you're
a special
working
cooler
kind
size
of
or
hard, so
whatever. So we
people have to
kind of tried to build
move
it
from
for,
one
got
side
the
to
Ocean
the
anchor
other.
right there where it's easily
We
accessible.
have had,
Oh, that's funny. I looked down in the anchor.
yeah,
There's the spacer.
it's in there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You were looking for it earlier.
I was looking for, so I bought that paintbrush because I need a spacer on the motor mount because that's a small. It doesn't have reverse by design.
Yeah.
It just the motor spins around 180.
Yeah,
But then it slams the hull, and so I need a spacer about a half an inch, which now I find where mine is. Right
Yeah,
after I
well,
spent
that-
$3 whole dollars on that
Is that a
paintbrush.
5 for us?
2.5.
Dude, I got a 2.6.
Yeah.
So now we learn, because you bought the paintbrush, your spacer needs a hole in it so we can attach it to a wire or a rope,
So we know where to find it.
so we know where to find it and we won't lose it. That will be good.
It doesn't have any keepers on it. It's designed to, but I've never had the use or the need.
Right.
So I can put a pin on each side so it doesn't, but so it doesn't blow off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's-
But which would only happen if you're towing it, not when you're sailing. And so I just went, you know what? It's been 6 years and it hasn't been a problem.
I told them though, that we have 2 bow pulpits that we
Oh,
would
yeah?
like to put out there because it's very rough down where we're sailing by our house.
She gets nervous when
And
I'm out.
when he's
It doesn't
out
bother
there-
me so much.
When
right?
he's out there, you know, I know he's gonna fall overboard one of these days, and I don't know how I'm gonna get him back out.
Because I like to have her drive, and I just sit out here in the cabin top and pretend
Yeah,
I'm on
you-
a 110 footer. And
Singing that song from Titanic.
Yes.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What's her name? Dion?
DiCaprio.
Or what's the girl? What's the song though? It's
Oh,
Celine Dion.
yeah, Celine Dion.
Celine.
Celine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just Keith just played that on his dulcimer
Yeah,
for us
he
in his
did. He
boat.
just played us that song on
But,
his
but
dulcimer.
the thing is with the
You guys
bow
gotta hear
pulpit,
him
it
play
wouldn't
that
fit in this
tonight.
normal size
If
garage.
he gets that
Well, now
out,
we've
he's
moved
got
to
a
house that didn't
beautiful
have a garage,
dulcimer,
so now
and
we
he
can
just
actually
played
mount
that song
But I
for us
wouldn't have
over
been able
there.
to get it into the garage with the bow.
been too tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to pull the mast down. So, but now we don't have that issue, and so I may put it on now. We've got one laying on. It's hanging on the wall.
It would make me feel better that I'm not going to lose him overboard. I don't have to worry about fishing him out of the water. Because every time he walks out there, I mean, the waves are fairly big by our house, and he's out there doing this,
some
and I'm
kind of a
thinking,
ladder
oh
you
my
throw
God,
over
he's
to
going to
climb
go
back in.
overboard.
You know, it's funny
any
you say that.
minute.
We do now. It's in the truck, but we were sailing on Lake Erie with this thing, and her mom's cottage is about 4 miles west of the Geneva Marina. So we would sail down during the day because you don't want to leave it on the anchor overnight, and then go back. And so we would sail down, throw the anchor out, 100 feet offshore, and then we jump in the water and swim over and hang out with Mom all day. And then we swim back out and try to get on. It's harder than it looks.
That's high to get out of the water.
To even a small boat like this, but we would get,
Yeah, even on mine, it's.
where you hang on and get your leg. We could make it happen, but
Well, when you got this in the way.
well, when you got 60 years behind you, and a bad hip in those days. Now I've got a new hip, and so I could probably do it better.
But we actually bought,
Swim ladder.
we bought a swim ladder, and I put the foam
Noodles.
I cut up foam noodles and put them on it so that it doesn't mess up any of the wood. And it actually has feet that fold down on the sides, so you actually can get in and out. The problem is, it's a big thing to store on this little tiny boat.
When you're sleeping
So,
on it at night.
anyway, we have it in the truck, and I said if we end up swimming, if I go in the water, we gotta have that down here, or you'll never get. It's too much work to get back in the boat.
Yeah, I
but
got that.
but
This
it
is
does
amazing.
work.
2 minuets. It is. Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, 'cause
excited to
I
see
researched
that.
online and took people, looked at people's pictures from all over the world that had built it just to get
I
ideas.
saw them post, they might come down.
Oh,
That's great.
We're just here for the day.
We didn't tell you all, but if anyone's interested in this, we actually have a blog of the entire boat building. And it's just, you just Google Kathy with a K and Joel build a boat, and it comes up. And it's
Instead
the
of
whole,
making you all look through 650 pictures, because everybody here built their own boats. And we
Right.
all have the stories. We're not going to bore anybody, but if you want to
feel-
look it up, it is.
it's on it, so.
Actually did,
You look?
Oh, did you?
look at some of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I saw
I'm so excited to see somebody else's, see what it's like. It's great.
How deep is that piece of mahogany in the back?
When I saw this,
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
If they're going to hit
You know, we have a
hit the bar or not.
Yep.
hardwood store from Houston, and where we picked that, looking all around our hardwood wood, and we picked
Yeah,
that.
see, we don't even look here. I'm really thinking.
I mean, it was such
It'll seal well.
It was such a beautiful piece, and I said, this is the one
get
that
here to
needs
go.
to go back here, and when we varnished it,
We have a fancy
turned
float.
out great.
Gatorade. Okay.
Some of
Done
these
here?
people have
What?
heard the
Done?
story, but Joe was building an airplane,